The Saints lose Paulson Adebo, Payton Turner, thank God, and Will Harris to free agency. Will Harris to the Commanders, Payton Turner to the the Cowboys, and then Paulson Adebo to the Giants. Both Paulson Adebo got a decent contract. Payton Turner got a little over $3 million, and then Will Harris signed a 2-year, $10 million deal. Will Harris at one point for the Saints last season was kind of a highlight of the defense. We remember he had a breakout game or two. He was hitting big. He was making plays. He was disrupting, the overall game plan for these teams that we were playing. So it did hurt to see him go. But again, knowing that the Saints were as much over the cap as they were, knowing that they were not in a position to bring in a lot of premier players. I mean, we understand that the New Orleans Saints have been in salary cap hell, or what feels like purgatory, for quite a while now. And there's no further reason to need to even explain it or talk about it. Payton Turner was the biggest bust that the New Orleans Saints have drafted maybe in the last decade, but especially in the last 5 years. So like I said earlier on the show with JV, when I was doing Petty Sports, if y'all been following me my entire podcasting career, you know that I was previously with Petty Sports before this. For the Saints to take Payton Turner, and I'm looking right at Sean Payton and Mickey Loomis when I say this. I'm looking you in the windows of your soul, SP and Gumsmacking Mick. When y'all took Payton Turner in the first round, with him not even being, I think, on the first 3 rounds draft boards, I was like, who the F is this guy? Truly, who the hell is this guy? And he's had 5.5 sacks his entire NFL career? And that's supposed to be worth a first-round pick? Honestly, that's what you're telling me. People want to talk about, he just came off of his best season. Yeah, with 2 sacks. He's been hurt, the entire time he's been here, feels like. He played in 2 games in 2023. He played in 8 games in 2022. And the year we drafted him, he played in 5. He's got 5 career sacks, including no sacks in 2023. He's a bust. I'm sorry, but he is. And I was so happy that the Cowboys came and got him from us, because we are not surprisingly didn't pick up his 5th-year option. And, you maybe can look at the Chase Young signing and be like, okay, Adam, well, how much more production did Chase Young really give you than Payton Turner? 3.5 more sacks, pressures, the total amount of sacks in one season with the Saints, Chase Young with 5.5 that Payton Turner had in 4 years with 5 total. Again, 2 sacks last year as a defensive end, where your job is to get to the quarterback. So, and it could have been a situation where it's like, could they have brought him back because they didn't have a lot of options? No, hell no, absolutely no. And I'm glad that we didn't. And then, of course, Paulson Adebo going over to the Giants. He gets a decent contract. Paulson Adebo is kind of a north-south, yin and yang, Jekyll and Hyde player to the fans. And, I don't think so much to the franchise, but we knew when Paulson Adebo broke his leg that was going to be it for him with the Saints. I can't remember if it was the Falcons game or if it was the Broncos game, but we knew that Paulson Adebo had probably played his last snap and last down as a New Orleans Saint in that uniform. And I feel like Paulson Adebo was either making a great play or getting pass interference thrown on him. He was either picking the ball, defending the pass, or he was tugging on a jersey and getting a holding call, getting a defensive pass interference call. So again, a very north and south type of player. I would have loved for him to rehab and stay with us, especially since we lost Marshawn Lattimore. But that gives guys like Kool-Aid McKinstry, that gives guys like Alontae Taylor really, a leg up to be able to prove themselves as that CB1, as that top flight corner that the Saints really need. And I believe in both Kool-Aid and Alontae Taylor that they can do fairly well. I do. So the Saints did lose 3 players to free agency. Like I said, they lost Paulson Adebo to the Giants. They lost Payton Turner to the Cowboys. Thank you, God, again. And they lost Will Harris to the Washington Commanders.
Hey, it's AJL here. Appreciate you sticking to the end of the video here on YouTube. You could have chose any other show, but you chose my video, and for that, I'm very grateful. If you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media. Hit the bell on the channel so you never miss a post. Check me out on all social media platforms. Right here, you'll find a chance to subscribe to the show, a related video, and a playlist. See you guys in the next one.